Good morning from the Caribe Royale. We are here to experience Free Play Florida, which is an arcade convention.
Yeah, so it's basically like, I think they have pinballs, they have arcade machines, they have console games. I was reading on the website that they also kind of dive into the like science behind arcade games, like the mathematics, the electronics. So I think it's like a little bit of everything, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I figured you would really like that part. I figured you would really like all of it. But the like mathematically sciencey part, I thought you would like.
Yeah. We wanted to say thank you to Free Play Florida for inviting us out. They did provide us with free passes to come out and cover the event. Yeah. So let's go inside and check it out. Whoa, now this is something that I was interested to hear, is how loud it was going to be when we got into this room. This is amazing. There are a lot of video games in here and pinball machines and everything. Look at that. I like these little Jawas over here too. Should we play a pinball game?
Did you see?
Which one?
Delicate Silence.
Oh.
A 3-hour game.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that would be good, right? If you're doing good, you want to be able to play for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I like how this one has a rear view mirror on it so you can see who's watching you. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole section of vintage games over there too. I want to play this one. This is like, I want a pinball machine, and this is the kind that I want, like an old looking one. I don't like these new ones. Like, this is nice. This is a Black Knight, this is actually what the artwork for Free Play Florida's badge is based off of, the artwork on this pinball machine. I'm already doing so good. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
You're doing so great.
Thanks. Oh, I hit that.
Hit it a little harder.
Okay.
Real hard.
Okay,
Let it get all the way down to the end.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice work.
Oh, I'm winning the game. Oh, that was a close one.
This is the face of a man who's very, very intensely
I lost.
Oh no.
When you were showing my intense face, I lost. This is neat though. I like that it's like an analog point reader.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We're gonna go into the pre-war playground, flipperless machines. Oh, well, this is interesting. So there's no children without adult supervision.
Gosh.
80 to 90 years old.
Wow. Yeah, I want to see these.
All right, let's see. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Huh.
These are like labyrinths.
I know. How do you play them? Do you just like shoot it and then wherever it goes, it goes? I'm really amazed by all of this because this is like the start of pinball.
Where do you find these?
I don't know. So they told us how to do it. You push that all the way in and then you pull it all the way out.
And he disengaged all of the quarter things.
Yeah.
And then you...
Oh no, this one's good to go. Now you just pull back on the thing.
Okay.
And then let it go.
Wow.
And so, how did you do? Oh, negative 1,000?
Oh, I thought I did.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You're in the hole.
Let me see if I can get out of there.
Ooh. Oh.
He was trying to go back in there.
Oh no, it just got stuck. Oh, well now you got to do the next one. Maybe it'll knock it out.
You know how people have really good luck? I have really bad luck.
Oh no. Oh, that was good, 1,000.
Oh, okay. So
now you're
even.
Zero.
Even Steven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it real light. See if you can get it in that 3,000 one. Ooh. Oh, look, you knocked your one out. Okay.
It keeps trying to go into the
300.
negative one.
All right, let me do one real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a real light one. Oh, it wasn't light enough.
I don't think you can do it light because it's on a spring.
No, you can. Watch. Here we go. Ooh. Dang it.
It really wants to go in.
It really wants that negative 1,000.
Okay, I got 2 more balls. Let's see what we end up. What's our score at the end of this? I love this game.
Oh, the negative 1,000.
So right now I only have a score of 300.
Oh no.
Hopefully I can get a little more. Yeah.
Oh, 100. All right, 400.
All right.
Look at this one.
So this is the 1933 Whirl It Bop It. This is like the Bop It before the Bop It. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Watch it spin. Here we go. Heck yeah.
And that's how you get your points. And when you first start, this one up here spins, and if it lands on double, then you get double points for everyone that you spin.
Oh my gosh, all right, I'm gonna do one more.
So I hope you brought your abacus with you to play some pinball. Pretty awesome.
This is really neat, and I feel like this is something that we could build.
Yeah, this one actually keeps the score for you, so you don't need your abacus. It has this little display down here.
They call it the score totalizer.
So you can see I just got Los Angeles for 700 and it popped up right there.
And here's the actual score in a removed version, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it like depends on where the ball ends up, and it hits a specific flapper and flips that point level over.
I think my favorite part about this like vintage pinball area is that he printed out memes and put them on like big poster board, and I love it. Look at this one. I would do anything for love.
Stop playing pinball.
But I won't do that. I love this.
They have a little area over here for artists where you can buy some like nerdy art. Looks like you can buy parts for pinball machines here. Like this is a pinball deck that's been signed by somebody. Wow. Oh, they've all been signed. So you can get flippers, uncirculated Atari Midway game manuals, and then of course they have all kinds of arcades. Oh, look at there's an original Mario Brothers Rampage here. This is amazing. This is awesome. I like that there's like a giant Homer head in here and everything. Whoa, look at there's Super Bart.
What is it?
Super Bart.
I want this.
Okay. Simpsons Pinball Party. There are only 5,900 of them made in the year of 2003. Oh, Red and Ted's Roadshow. This is probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen. What happens when I hit start? Oh. That is frightening. Oh no, they have a bunch of old vintage consoles here. Whoa, there's a Famicom. That's amazing. They have the Sega Master System. Whoa, I think it's in 3D. Look at those glasses you have to put on. See how it looks like the image is shaking right now. When Jen puts on the glasses, it basically like switches back and forth, and now it looks like it's in 3D to her. Right? Does it look 3D? Whoa, I think you're shooting at things that are coming up a runway at you. You're doing great. Look at the size of this Atari 5200. It is massive. They have a gigantic version of Donkey Kong. Do you want to play it?
You play it, I'll film you. There he is, playing the tallest Donkey Kong machine I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, they have a Virtual Boy. He is playing the Virtual Boy right now. They have old classic computers. Like you get an Apple IIe over here, Commodore 64, and then just this old IBM.
Really quick. I used to have a Barbie game. Like, there was a game that was on a floppy disk, and you would put it on, I think it was a Tandy. What's a Tandy?
Oh, okay. It's an old computer.
But it's not one of these?
No.
But it's like it?
Sort of, yeah.
It kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
But it's a floppy disk Barbie game. Did any of you guys remember that? I used to love it.
You know what they're playing behind you?
What?
Oregon Trail.
Did they die from dysentery?
Maybe. All right, this is something that I always wanted as a child, a Virtual Boy. This is what it looked like on the inside. I don't even know if you guys can see what's going on in there.
Did you know that this was considered one of Nintendo's most embarrassing failure products?
Really?
They discontinued it after only 1 year of sales because it was so disappointing in sales.
Oh no.
Your parents should have bought you one and maybe they'd still be around.
Right? There's a little thing that tells you about what you're playing here, and this says Nintendo would go back to the third dimension because this is a 3D type console with the 3DS. So this is like the predecessor to the 3DS. This Vectrex caught my eye. Look at this thing. It's like a little teeny tiny thing, and it almost looks like it's lasers. I'm totally winning. I'm doing really good for playing with one hand. Oh no, I just died. Oh, I don't know. What are you playing? You're playing ColecoVision?
Yeah.
Wow. Can you do anything? Oh, there you go. You're doing it. Oh no. Oh, that was so close. Further than you've made it before.
It's true.
What? Can you shoot stuff?
I don't know.
Oh, be careful.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh jeez.
Of all of the stuff that we're seeing so far, I actually had this console that's playing Pac-Man right now. This is the Atari 2600. Brings back memories. Oh, this one's for sale for $1,300. It's a space shuttle one.
Wow, this is so cool.
It really is cool. I don't know if it's actually working right now. Looks like there's an indie gaming section here where people have made games that you can come over and play. There's Monkey Ball here, and it's actually for sale. We can buy Monkey Ball.
I love how the joystick is a banana.
It's a banana. Oh no. Oh, here we go. All right, it's gonna start.
This is like when you're on that Mario Kart level.
Yeah. I don't know how you go forward. I think you have to like, well, you're going backwards, I think. Oh, you picked this up like nobody's business.
Oh gosh.
I think you have to like use this.
No, I think this is moving.
Oh yeah, you're tilting the entire board.
Yeah, okay. Which way do I go?
I don't know. Look at this game. He has to like use the strings to move this railing up without getting the ball in the holes, or he has to get it in specific holes. Oh.
I think he has to get it in the hole that's like
flashing.
Yeah.
There, oh. Well, there's Qbert here, and actually the guy that invented Qbert is here right now. Here we go. Yeah, wreck those other cars. Wreck them. Are you doing it?
Doing it. Oh yeah, I just got 250 points.
Oh dang. I didn't even know we were getting points. I'm just trying to wreck into people.
So because the video games are older, they're a different frame rate than the camera, which is why it's blinking like that. But in real life, it's just a non-blinking screen.
Ooh, an X-Files pinball game.
All right, oh, it doesn't have the pull. It just has,
you just push a
so
button.
it must be from like, well, obviously it's a newer one, but I forgot it was the X-Files.
There it goes. Okay, it was just not quite seated correctly. Whoa! There's all kinds of stuff happening up there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy.
I have
You
two
got
balls.
2 balls out there
Oh,
now.
no, three balls.
Oh no. Mass pandemonium.
I lost one, I lost one.
Oh no.
Oh, there's an alien in a tube. Oh no.
There's an alien in a tube in there. Ooh, you did it again. You made it into that machine. Oh no, now you got 2 balls again. Uh-oh.
A roller skating penguin. How amazing.
A roller skating penguin. Oh, NBA Jam and Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter 2 is only 500 bucks. We could totally buy Street Fighter 2 right now.
Oh, and it's the Champion Edition.
I wonder if this will show up. This is called Time Traveler Hologram.
Did you see the skull?
No, it's, oh, there's like a wizard.
What do we do?
I don't know. Oh no, it's not really showing up on camera. But it's like 3D for us. What? Oh no. What am I supposed to do?
It's hard to see, but
I did turn. This game, it looks very difficult, whatever it is. I think you have to keep the ball in between the yellow lines. Well, they have a Fix-It Felix Jr. I don't think this was an actual video game that was produced for general consumption before Wreck-It Ralph came out. Or was it? So it was a real game. It says 1982. Wow. They also have a little section where you can buy games, like they've got games for sale. Old Nintendo games, old Super Nintendo games, old consoles. Look, it's one of the ghosts from Pac-Man.
This way.
It's pretty neat. So we wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about this convention. It is put on by a not-for-profit, so everything that they've made, all of the proceeds go to local charities, and all of the video games, all the consoles, all the pinball machines, everything are owned by people that just bring them so people can play them.
I didn't realize that this was all kind of like volunteer based, and that people literally volunteer to bring their like beloved games here so that people can also play them. Like they're just spreading joy.
Yeah.
Just because.
Just because.
I don't know, I think that's really neat. They were saying though there are some people that brought like 10 games.
Yeah.
Just like out of the goodness of their hearts to like, so that people can play them. And some of these games I feel like you wouldn't be able to play just at an arcade. Like
right.
They wouldn't, like the games from like 1930.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of the only places that you can actually play them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never ever seen one of those before.
Yeah, and also like we do, some of the games are for sale, so you could like bring your games to try to sell them.
Oh
but,
yeah.
Like still.
And we did see some that were for sale that were like pretty good price, that we were
Well,
like, should we do that?
There was one.
The one that we want was not for sale.
Yeah.
However, we might try to like find it.
There was also a vintage one that was already sold, but it was like only $1,000 and it looked cool.
Oh yeah.
there was also another one, a Pirates of the Caribbean one that I saw that was $10,000.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it had like an LCD screen and everything.
Oh, it was like a new Pirates.
Yeah, it was new.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. $10,000? Is that how much they are?
That's how much that one is, because it's a fancy one.
Oh, wow.
But right now, we have to put on our inside voices, our quiet library voices.
We have to do a little arcade ASMR.
Because we're heading into the pinball tournament, and this is like a real pinball tournament where they're playing for money and everything. So there's like a bunch of rules. We're gonna go in there, be very quiet, and just kind of show you guys what's going on.
But they also told us about there's like a camera rig set up above all of the games that they are playing in this tournament. And so the camera has to literally film the player playing the board, the pinball board, like, and the, I guess, the screen of
like where the points are being tallied.
Yeah, because it's a legit tournament and they need to like get it on camera and make sure. Do you think they have like a playback?
Maybe like an instant replay.
Like maybe somebody like they tie. Can you tie playing a pinball game?
Yeah, because it's just points.
It's a good thing they have this camera because they can do an instant replay.
This is heading into the tournament room. So here they go. These are all the games that they're actually playing on, and this is the camera rig and everything they have set up. These are the different prizes that they have for the pinball tournament. These are nice. You can see who advanced to the next rounds. Looks like this one's still going on right now. So one thing before we leave, I wanted to tell you guys, it is freezing cold in there because they have to keep the temperature so low for all of the computers and machines they have in there.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
But definitely bring a jacket if you tend to get cold easily. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
I had such a good time.
I had a really good time.
We've never been to this before. I've heard about it, but we've never actually made it out here, and I'm so glad that we came this year. And now I want a pinball machine.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get a pinball machine.
So be careful, if you come, you're gonna want to buy something.
Yeah, I definitely want to get, there was a Simpsons pinball machine in there that I want to get, but for me it's kind of in between the two of them. I really like the look of those old vintage ones.
Yeah.
But I like the Simpsons a lot.
I also really liked the X-Files pinball machine. That was really cool. It had a lot of like things that popped up. It was very like interactive. You really couldn't even almost see where the ball was. There was so much going on. It was cool. But I also liked the Space Shuttle one.
Yeah, we didn't get to play that one. It wasn't turned on, but
it looked cool.
It did look cool. There was also one that I played that was right next to the Simpsons one that I don't know if you even saw.
What was it?
I think it was called like Ted and Red's Construction.
Oh, it was a road work.
Yeah, and it had these really creepy heads inside of it that talked. I like that. That was neat. So I wanted to say thank you to Free Play Florida again for having us out, and we will put a link down in the description so you guys can get more information about this convention and when it's happening. Today is the last day, but it will be happening again next year.
So check it out next year if you guys can.
And so with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.